Japan is a country full of rich history and age-old culture. It takes patience and respect to blend into their society. Japanese etiquette is probably the strangest and best part of their culture. I'm here to give you some advice about some common mannerisms before your next trip to Japan. We'll start with the basics. When entering a Japanese house or ryokan, a Japanese-style inn, you have to leave your shoes at the doorway and change into house slippers, which are usually provided. If there are no slippers, then you must still take your shoes off, but have on a clean pair of socks. When offered something in a household you are visiting, accept the gift unless you are allergic to or totally do not want it, because it is considered a formal welcoming to the home. On to the bathroom. Japanese-style houses usually have the toilet in one room, the bathroom, and the shower and the bath in another room, the shower room. When you go to the bathroom, there are usually a pair of slippers known as toilet slippers. Make sure you put them on when you enter and take them off when you leave the bathroom. If you stay overnight at a Japanese home, you will likely be offered a bath. Keep in mind that baths are shared in Japan, and as a guest, you will likely get to use the bath first, so do not drain the water or dirty it. Before getting into the bath, make sure you use the shower to wash your body. Also, the bath water can be pretty hot and be a bunch of different colors depending on what they put in it to help your skin look and feel better. You always have the option of taking a shower if you don't feel comfortable. On to the table manners. In many traditionally Japanese restaurants and houses, they have low tables where you have to sit on the floor cushion. This is very rare these days, but if you come across one, it is best to know the proper way to sit on them. Boys can either sit crisscross applesauce or with their legs folded under them. Girls can sit with their legs folded under them or to the sides. Before every meal, it is customary to say, "Itadakimasu," which means "I gratefully receive." And after you finish your meal, you say, "Gochusou-sama deshita," which means "thank you for the meal." Your meal will either be individual or a group of shared dishes. It is not unusual to share several dishes of food at a table rather than serving each person an individual dish. When this happens, do not bring all the food you plan to eat onto your plate. Just take small amounts at a time. There will be a serving spoon, fork, or chopsticks, so don't worry if your chopstick skills aren't at the pro level yet. If you are served individually, then you just eat the food from the plate as you were eating something here. Remember that burping or such things are impolite here and Japan. Now, what you've all been waiting for, eating! It is customary to hold a bowl of rice in one hand, left for right-handed people and right for left-handed people, rather than set it on the table, and to use your other hand to hold the chopstick or other utensil you are using. If you are using chopsticks, do not point them at someone and never stick them into your rice bowl. If you are setting them down, place them on your plate horizontally or on a rest if provided. When there is a small plate provided for condiments, do not put the soy sauce directly on your food. Just lightly dip before you eat. One example is when you eat sushi or sashimi. If you decided to go to the street vendors or one of Japan's many vending machines to get your delectable goodies, you will notice that they have an extra area next to them for eating. In Japan, it is considered a bad manner to eat while you walk. Vending machines usually have trash bins next to them, but if they do not, you are expected to take the trash with you home or find another trash bin. This is all your senpai can teach you right now, but I hope with these few pointers you will be able to have a great trip to Japan with as little problems as possible. Sayonara!